Hello, Minister Patricia here for this week's live. It feels like it's been forever since I've done this, which it wasn't that long ago. I did it from downtown Dallas um, Friday before last. So it's been just a little over a week, but it really seems longer than that. I'm having to remind myself and ask myself, did I miss a week? Because it feels that way. But we're here tonight, and I'm here just to briefly give you some encouragement to take along in your week to come, and prayerfully it will help you along the way. Good win for the Cowboys today. Big huge win, and also for my Ags yesterday. That game was an interesting one. The Razorbacks kept coming back, and it's like y'all want a game today. Y'all trying to make this a game, and which is good in a lot of regards. But I just wanted to win, so I'm like, y'all are are um are messing with my emotions here. It's like giving me anxiety or something here with this game, the way they kept coming back. But I brought that up because it's reminding me of what this message is about, and what we're facing, because it's like the enemy keeps coming back. He keeps trying it, and it's like you have a solid lead, and you have the favor, and you have winning in your grasp, and but then he comes with his shenanigans trying to mess up everything. So the title today is Protect Your Investment, and we're looking at Matthew 13, and I'm going to read a few scriptures from there, and it's not going to be long, and my apologies for those who asked me to put out a reminder of when I would go on and that kind of thing. I done it the last couple of times, uh, and in the future, when that's more of a solid thing, I'll be sure to let you know ahead so you can come on and all of that. But you know, I talked to the cows come home about how this format is mostly for me to be able to get my voice back, be more extemporaneous in this thing than it is to try to get folks on and do live, although that's a lot of fun when it is. The back and forth, the questions and those kinds of things are a lot of fun. So we will definitely do that. So just just be patient with me. I can be slow sometimes, but the slowly but surely kind of thing. So Matthew 13 says, the same day went Jesus out of the house and sat by the seaside, and great multitudes were gathered together unto him, so that he went into a ship and sat, and the whole multitude stood on the shore. And he spake many things unto them in parables, saying, behold, a sower went forth to sow. And when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowls came and devoured them up. Some fell upon stony places where they had not much earth, and forthwith they sprung up, because they had no deepness of earth. And when the sun was up, they were scorched, and because they had no root, they withered away. Verse 7, and some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprung up and choked them. But other fell into good ground and brought forth fruit, some 100-fold, some 60-fold, some 30-fold. Who hath ears to hear, let him hear. So just wanted to briefly come on, briefly encourage you to protect your investment. So you've been spending more time with the Lord, drawing near to God. He draws near to you. You've been praying. You've been in your word. You've been fasting. You've been going to church. You've been going to revivals. You've been going to prayer meetings. You've been going to conferences. You've been doing all the things, but the enemy comes and tells you it ain't working. You're doing all that stuff for nothing. Why you even bother to do those things? Nothing's going to improve in your life. It's going to be the same old. And in fact, it's not just going to be the same old, same old. It's going to get worse. And for all of these various reasons. And so it just comes with a whole bunch of bull to try to steal the word. Try to steal the word that was sown into your heart. So I'm encouraging you today to protect your investment. Don't let the enemy come in and still, at the juncture that he came to you with all of that stuff, it's showing you right there that you've won, that you got it, that it's just a matter of time until the seed springs up and grows and becomes a fruitful tree. So don't buy into his stuff. Don't believe it. In fact, shut him down with the word of God, the way Jesus did. Jesus shut him down by telling him it is written. So you get that sword of the spirit out and you tell him it is written. Whatever he's telling you is going to happen in your life, then you tell him why it won't. And you use the word of God to defend your position. So you protect your investment. Keep praying. So those things you're doing and he's telling you you're wasting your time and all this stuff is not working. Keep praying. Keep reading the word. Keep drawing nigh to God. Keep going to the prayer meetings, going to church, going to conferences. Keep doing all the things that God is telling you to do. And that is how you will protect your investment. Now, the passage talks about different heart postures, different places, different things that's going on with your heart that would cause you to lose out. And so some of it was stony ground where the seed couldn't get in there good to be able to be planted and spring up. And some didn't get into the ground good enough. So, just was devoured away. And then other was able to penetrate the ground, to get inside. But the cares of the world came in. I think it's in another passage. This is in this parable is in several of the gospels. So it may be in another one of the other gospels where it says how the cares of the world come in and choke out the word. So we don't want the cares of the world to come in. We don't want him coming in with his voice or coming in with distractions that'll get our minds on other things other than him. So dig in your heels, bear down in it, stick with it. Don't give up. God is not giving up, so you don't give up either. Don't say, oh, it's not working. I don't see it working. You don't see a lot of things before they really come to fruition. Like with the planting of a seed, if you go in there every day to see what's going on, you're not going to see the germination. You're not going to see the seed go into the ground and then break open from the husk of it, and then the roots go down, and then the plant starts springing up and leaves start showing up, and then it starts, and this is even before, because it has to work its way up to crack the ground. So it's underneath the ground. So it has to push its way up and then turn and then come up above the ground. And even then we have to take care of it. We have to water it. We have to make sure it gets the right amount of sunlight. We have to keep, for those who've done any kind of gardening, you got to keep the insects and the predators away from your plants. You may have some dogs and cats and stuff in the neighborhood. You got to keep them away from it. You got to watch over it. So watering, sunlight, getting weeds away from it. And further down in the same chapter, it talks about how the tares and the wheat grow up together, and so we have all of these things going on in this process. But if we stick with him and do what he says, keep seeking him, keep listening for his voice, keep obeying his voice at a given time. We may not have the whole big picture, and we may not have A to Z on what it is we're supposed to do. And thank God, because that's a lot. So he'll spoon feed us when we need to be spoon fed, and he'll let us know what we need to do at a given time. He'll show us the tares that are trying to grow up and choke out our wheat, and what to do about that. And he'll do the whole nine. He'll do it for us. We just have to stay connected to him, and that is how we protect our investment. So don't let the enemy come in and steal your joy, steal your hope, steal the things that have been planted in you, the things you're believing for, the things you know God told you that He is done, that it's already done. And you were in that meeting, you were in that prayer session, you were in that revival, you were in that worship session, and just on fire, just lit, because you and God was like this. You heard from him. It was there. It was done. But then you got to go back into life. And life starts telling you all these other things. The enemy's speaking through those things. So don't listen to that. Keep listening to God and keep doing the same thing. Do it over. Go to another prayer meeting. Go to another conference. Go to another worship service. Keep doing the things that God is telling you to do. Stay in the Word. Keep doing the things you're supposed to do, because it's going to take a minute before you see, before our faith becomes sight. It takes a minute before that happens. And like I described with the plant, you don't see all this stuff that's going on underground. And if you go in and dig it up to try to see what's going on, then you're going to mess up the process. It's not going to grow right. You could mess around and kill it. So you can't do that kind of a thing. And then think about like when a woman is having a baby, in the first couple of months, she doesn't even know a lot of times that she's having a baby. So a lot of things are going on behind the scenes and in the developmental process that we're not privy to, but we trust the process. So trust the process. I learned this morning from the sermon about Noah and the ark, and how even after the storm was over, the flood was over, it was a while before the ark was rested enough. It was several days before they can go out onto dry ground, and the thing was over, but there was still some other things that had to be processed. So stick with him. He got you. He got you, and he's going to, I would say, blow your mind. I don't want to say that because, we have to be careful of the words that we use, but he is going to just do the doggone things. So y'all hang in there and get your blessing. Don't forfeit your blessing. Protect your investment and watch for the ROI, the return on your investment. God bless you guys. You have a nice, wonderful, beautiful week. And I'm just checking to make sure there are no comments down here. I don't see any. So for whenever you see this, for those who will watch it, be blessed. Love you. And I'll see you guys the next time. Bye-bye.